Chris, nice to meet you. It's already been echoed. Love your energy and your leadership. Talk about things coming full circle. I'm supposed to meet with Sonny, who asked the first question, and you just totally hit my wheelhouse. I just retired recently as a 30-year athletic director. So when you talked about all your sports and family stuff and all those life lessons things that come in there, and my next journey is I'm still focusing on these kids, these millennials and these younger kids that you're talking about because of the lack of connectedness. Like there's such a crisis there, and that's my mission now. So I was wondering, kind of want to make it a still open-ended concept for you, if it makes sense, if it sounds like a question, based upon your background in social media. So one of the areas that we focus on is how cell phone use impacts performance and how social media impacts just how you feel and what that can do in your performance as well. So you touched on it a little bit, but like you hear things about, well, in China, this is how they regulate TikTok. In the US, this is just destroying kids and people. Just wonder if you had any insights onto that as it relates to young people, especially since you have kids too. I've got 3 boys ranging now from 16 to 25. I see how it impacts them. So I just leave it at that. If there's any way you want to take that based upon that area of cell phone and social media.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think part of my rock bottom was fueled by the fact that what was meant to make the world a more connected place was actually what was tearing it apart. I mean, if you remember, Mark Zuckerberg's first purpose was to make the world a more connected place. And then you look at what it's done, and it's actually what's, I think, a big cause of this disconnection that everyone is feeling. Now, there's also some acceptance that we all need to undergo with communication has changed with our kids. And the same way that we used to hop on a call, right? That's what this has become. And like, so for my daughters, I try to regulate their social media use, but if they're on a FaceTime playing games with 3 other people, like, I'm like, that's cool, right? Like I hear them talking and laughing, and like, I'm cool with that, right? What I'm not cool with is the mindless zombie scroll while everyone compares their insides to other people's outsides. And I do truly believe that that is creating, especially in youth, a lot of this high suicide rate and some of those horrible statistics that we're seeing. And they can't regulate themselves. So it's up to us to do it, right? And so, there's lots of great technologies, Bark being, I think, a good solution for that. That's actually a local Atlanta company that also will monitor for cyberbullying and other things that we've instituted in my family. But we got to just get people outside and with each other, right? Like, I mean, with those, they're so lucky to have you as a coach, and just force them out. And then it starts happening, right? Like, and give them some of the, I think, guidance and those icebreaker type things and things to, deliberate exercises to bring them together, and then the magic will just happen. So that's awesome. Good for you, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you.